here we are. Welcome back to the channel. And we're back on it. We're back on Gran Turismo 7 after pretty much 4 months off the game, to be honest. I've been playing F1 2023. So I need to get back into this. It's my first race back on sport mode. We're in Austria, we're at the Red Bull Ring, and we're in the GR4 cars. A new Mazda, which I've not tried before. So again, got to get used to these physics, get back used to the handling. This car is quite unnecessary, to be honest, and obviously a lot different than driving the F1 cars. So we're back on it, managed to get a decent lap time. So qualified P2, up to the turn 2 for the first time, making sure that we don't overshoot that. So we've got the car behind us now, the German Magic's in P3. We've got a really good exit off that second corner, so I mean, I'm just trying to keep everything nice and clean. First race back, but you know, we want to fight for this win. We know we've got quite a decent pace on here, but it's really easy to get penalties because we hold that line down the outside. Just managed to hold them off there. But we've got to hunt down P1 now. There's only 5 laps, so a short race on hard tyres, so less grip than soft. And here we go. So we have another look at that there. So he's coming down the inside, down to turn 3. We both brake late, but we give each other enough room, so it's good racing. I mean, this ended up being quite a crazy race, to be honest, but we hold it down the outside. It was a bit of a welcome back with a bang, to be honest. It was quite a mental race. But we'll go through end of lap 1. So the guy is still in front there. He's got about half a second lead. But if you look at this, what did I say? Really easy to get penalties. He runs wide, and he gets a half-second penalty just in front there. So we know now we've got to get within this 1 second to have a chance of attacking him for the lead. So Magic's again coming up to this turn 2, really tight. Managed just to spot the braking point, squeeze him just on the exit, just give him enough room, but we get a decent exit. Now we're hunting down this P1. As he comes down to service penalty, he goes defensive. So we look on the outside line here, just braked a little bit too late, but we're going side by side on the last 2 corners, just managing to nice and clean. I thought this was going to end in tears. We get a tiny little tap as he just goes over the curb there, puts us out onto the curb. We lose all momentum onto the straight, so we're in P2, potentially going for the lead. Now we're down to P4, so this is how close it is. The top 5 or 6 are really close, so we have to give him the inside line there, try and get a better run out this first corner up until turn 2. So we'll have another look at that. He serves his penalty. So I'll go on the outside, trying to swoop around the outside of him there, but it's really difficult if you're not on the inside there. It's quite dirty offline, but side by side, good racing. You can see he just hits the curb, just there, the back end skips out, he gets a little tap, nothing intentional, but that's how close it is. Bit of contact in front with the P2 and P3, but good close racing. And you can see there, look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Must be the first kind of 6, 7 cars there, all within probably a second and a half. And this is what I love, and this is what I miss about Gran Turismo. These GR4 cars are really close. So we've got to run up to turn 2. You can see the leader again has got another half-second penalty, so he's raking his penalties in. And you can see the guy behind me just launching an attack to get the tap from behind. It's that concertina effect to push me wide. It's really difficult to judge when you're following people into that hairpin. We'll get a little tap, managed just to get away with it, but you can see now we've lost a good 6 or 7 tenths, maybe even a second there to the guys in front. And these guys are battling, but you can see, look, there's a bit of contact in front as well, so they're going for it. We managed to get the inside line. We're keeping it nice and tight, thinking if these guys are battling, we've still got a chance. Decent enough gap behind us now, probably about another half second. But the P1 there's got a service penalty again, so we're just going to come up to that penalty line. I get a really good exit out the S's. We've got Magic's in front, managed to get down the inside of him. P1 serving his penalties, he's slowing up. So this is really difficult. There's literally 4 of us now. Look, we're all side by side. We just get down the inside, look at that. We've got 2 positions in one. Absolutely fantastic racing, really close. And I'm right onto P1. So it's going over, we're coming to lap 4, there's 2 laps to go. One absolutely crazy race so far, but he decides to go defensive. But we've got to try and get the optimum line, so we brake on the racing line to try and cut back in to get a decent exit and a decent run into turn 2 up the hill. So we'll have another look at this coming into the last 2 corners. and just hooking down the inside, hoping that I get that nice tight line. Manages to tuck it on the inside and then swoop down 2 positions from 4th to 2nd in 1 corner. Absolutely brilliant. And then straight onto the bumper now of P1. 2 laps to go. It's all to play for. With the you've got the first kind of 6-7 cars all within 1 or 2 seconds. So here he goes defensive. I try and stay a little dummy here. Go down the inside, but brake a little bit too late. And this is a full send, but braked way too late. Just wanted to keep it on, but we've got a really poor exit. You can see he did a bit of a cut back on there, P2, so he's coming down now, he's side by side down the straight. He's bringing Magic's along, the German, with him in the slipstream. But I've got nowhere to go here, so we've kind of brake on the outside. I've got to give him that position back. There's no room on the outside there, but again, really close racing. So from 1st to 3rd, again, right on his bumper. Coming to the last section now, which is really difficult. Again, really easy to run wide. I have a little tap, but nothing major. But it's really easy to run wide on these last few corners and get that half-second penalty. Like you say, P1, I don't know how he's still in P1. He's got, what, 2 penalties now? He's served, still managing to lose the race, which is unbelievable, to be honest. But it shows that his persistency is paying off, so fair play, still in P1. We've still got a shout. We come on to the last lap and you can see he's got another half-second penalty. He's just raking these in. So last lap, all to play for. Try and brake early, get a decent exit, and he runs wide again. So that half-second penalty seemed to increase to 1 second. There you go. So now we've got to stay within the 1.5 seconds, which we should be able to do. We've got to keep it nice and clean. So come to turn 2, I've got the guy behind me, and he's going to launch an attack, and it's a full-on send. Dive bomb just gives me enough room. Don't run too wide. But again, that could have ended in disaster. Have a look at it. I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3. First 5 cars. Could throw a blanket over the 5 of us. Absolutely really close, fantastic racing. Look how close that is. Just about giving each other enough room. It's hard racing, but it's close and it's brilliant. Really, really good fun. So again, last lap, we're coming down into turn 3. So again, we know we've got to stay close. So braking a little bit too late. I kind of get stuck into that corner and follow. Actually, Magic's in front of him, he runs deep, and we follow him. Again, a bit of a poor exit, but we're right there, we're right on it now. Coming to the last section, we've got to keep this nice and clean. Again, not the best corner. The back end starting to skip out a little bit now. The tyres, they're only 5 laps, but they are starting to wear a little bit. The hard tyres, as you know, less grip than soft, so a bit of a handful. And this car does really, really understeer under acceleration. But there it goes defensive. So there's 1 second penalty. This time, no dramas coming to the last 2 corners. We get that place. We're back into P2. But after all that drama, we started P2, and we're going to finish P2. There you go. Brilliant racing. Welcome back to Gran Turismo 7, and hope you liked it, guys. Enjoy, like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Laters.
PlayStation